Some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Clemson's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
Clemson will send the punt team out. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air, it's Washington. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Clemson jumps to the line.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Agbada. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to throw on third down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pass the first down marker and still running. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
No, and this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Freeman. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line.
There's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Grab near the marker. It's Jones. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Makes it past the marker. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Got his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. To pass. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Person. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball is at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Time running out and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Clemson jumps to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. From the gun. Off of the fedora, a hat trick, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Person. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And off to Jones. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Running into the open space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Freeman. Got the quick pass. Turning it on. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got him. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big...
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Freeman. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got time. They've got the lead. And David, is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
going for the big play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the big play. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it, make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his run?
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Rush is on him. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out, oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And off to Jones. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Smart move to get down with the slide. Here comes Clemson with another first down.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Guard in the backfield. It's Agbana. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt to try. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Running to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. Catch in the middle, it's Person. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires complete on the crosser. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The corners are walked up tight. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking for the completion. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. To the air. It's Washington. Buying some time. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw on third and short. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. He wants to throw it.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Plows through the defense. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Easy completion on the shuffle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long. He wants to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. Running free. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Off the RPO, complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
42 Spiders.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Longhorns will punt this one away. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it. That ball would just trickle into the end zone. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Back to throw. It's Washington. The short hands. It's Jones. Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. Chased out of bounds. What a big play there. They'll mark it at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Get it out on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start